Yo, 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 yo. What up, what up, what up?
Hey, what's going on, sir?
Nothing much, just back after missing last week. We were gone at a little event.
Yeah,
So
hey, we tried.
yeah, I tried to get on, bro, and fucking I showed you did you get the picture? Like I don't know if it's blocked on fucking
Yeah, no,
the
I did. I was
cruise.
able to get back on my thing, but
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it could be.
But like why? You know? Do they
Uh,
not want you fucking streaming on the ship? I'm just wondering,
Maybe you
because
gotta ask
like,
for permission. I don't know.
fucking losers. But yeah, so we're back. We tried last week. It didn't unfortunately work out. I was on a cruise. We'll talk about that a little bit here shortly. But just so anybody that's, I guess, not here yet, because we don't have people watching yet, but we're live on YouTube. Main channel is YouTube, and we're also being hosted by American Coog on Twitch. So if you're on Twitch and you want to watch there, go for it. But we would really appreciate if you go over to YouTube. Also, we're live on TikTok, so we're trying out this thing on TikTok. We're trying to get 1,000 followers so we can actually stream on TikTok. So uh, yeah, that's what we're doing right now. Let's see. Maybe I can share this. Can I share this? I know it said share at some point, but now it's like not letting me share. Invite guests? No, I don't want to necessarily invite guests. Friends not watching. Host? No. Well, whatever. But so what's up, man? How you doing? How you been? It feels like I don't know if I've gotten so used to it, but we've done this like consistently, week to week that I got so used to talking to you every week that it feels like I haven't talked to you in forever.
It
You
does
know what I
feel like
mean?
it's been a while. Yeah,
And I'm just like, damn, that's weird. But so what's up? What you been up to? How was these last 2 weeks?
yeah. I guess they were fine.
Yeah.
Just trying to stay
Anything
busy.
fun?
Anything fun? No, just same old.
Same old,
Yeah,
huh?
I finally got rid of that one box in the middle of my hallway.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just been doing a lot of. So I finally did it. I started doing some spring cleaning. I went through my garage and I rearranged it and I got just trying to make it look nicer.
Yeah.
'Cause that was just bugging me. I don't know. I guess like when you become an adult, those are the kind of things to think about. I guess.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
But I knew I had to. Like I wanted to do it, and I finally did it. So I've been spending a lot of time in there, just
In the
organizing,
garage.
putting things away. Yeah, yeah, just making the garage look nice.
I need to do that, man. I started setting up my garage really nice. I actually built some shelves and all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
And then I just fell off, man. So easy to fall off.
So easy. Like you just gotta keep it going. So one strategy that I'm trying is not because I get obsessed. So like I want to do everything in one day, but I can't.
Yeah, I remember we
Um,
talking about that a little bit.
yeah. So I am trying to just do a little bit at a time. Like I'll just do 1 hour here, 1 hour there, and that helps me keep it going as opposed to because I know if I'm gonna be there all day, I have to set the time aside to do that. Uh,
Yeah.
But if I don't feel like I'm gonna be able to be there for enough time, then I just won't do it. It's
So
weird.
so is it just you doing it though?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's another thing too. Like,
Oh yeah,
if you
yeah. Like if I had a partner in crime, I'll be there all day, no problem. But when
yeah,
it's just
yeah,
me doing it and I have to kind of keep myself motivated, it's hard. Like
yeah,
I'll drag the girls every now and then and say, "Hey, okay, you can help me here for a little bit," but they get distracted. They don't really help.
yeah.
I do it more for the company.
Sure, sure. Yeah, that's kind of like where I'm at. Whenever I do something in the garage,
Yeah.
um, it's always just been me, right? Like the garage, I guess, is like my place to clean or to do whatever.
Yeah, that's
And
weird because I feel the same way.
it's like, man,
I
like
guess it's just like it's like the guy spot. I know in the past, I don't know if you remember, I set up the garage like a little man cave. Uh, so when we
wait,
got to
when?
what? You don't remember this?
Like this house?
No, not this house. No, no, not this house.
Oh, you're talking about way
North,
back.
uh,
It
Wheeling
wasn't
Manor Lane.
Norvita. Yeah, it was Willing. Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember that. I remember that.
I set up the garage like a man cave. So I had a TV there, I had some couches there, we had a table. So when we had like when we used to play poker and just hang out, we just hang out in there.
Yeah, I remember that. So like I would love to do that, but we just got
Yeah,
so much
I loved it
shit,
because that was
bro.
my space and it was so easy to clean. Like you spill something on the floor, no worries, just fucking
Yeah,
just brush it off or whatever.
yeah, for
Uh,
sure, for sure.
I don't know. I liked it. Maybe I'm trying to push for something like that. I do want to leave space for at least one car. Uh, but I mean, it's 2 car garage, so at least half of it can be at least a table or something.
Yeah. So, but like, what I was saying is like, I wish I could do that with my end, but we got so much
You got
shit
a lot of
that
stuff, man.
yeah, like half of it's already gonna be taken over
So what about?
like
I mean, you can get creative. If you get,
oh
I can't remember how it looks right now, but do you? I mean, you can get more shelves. You can get hanging shelves. You can get shelves on the side, higher, taller, bigger. I mean,
oh you haven't seen my garage, that's why.
well, no, I've seen it. I've seen it a couple times.
No, you haven't seen it with the shelves though, because you're talking about adding more. There's
Oh,
no space for more
so are
shelves.
you like fully loaded on shelves?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Because my wife
Yep.
thinks I'm crazy because I keep buying more shelves and more shelves and more shelves.
Nah, shelves are fucking king. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, that's what I'm
shelves are
saying.
it. But so my let's call it my
Hey, what's
left
up,
half.
Alex?
Yo,
Alex, Alex.
appreciate you for showing up, my guy. And he's one of the most loyal people I ever know. That's the big old cuzzo right there. No, but I was gonna tell you like half of my garage. So the left half, the deeper half, let's call it, because my garage is kind of like a I don't know
It's
how to explain
slanted
it.
at the end.
It's
Yeah, yeah.
well, yeah, it's a little longer on the left side, but
Yeah.
whatever. So that side is just it's two long ass shelves, bro. Like wow, so you can walk down the middle if you need to. You
Huh.
know what I mean? And I can fit on one shelf, or like remember the shelves that you gave me? So I have those.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So on those shelves, I can fit one, two, three. I think it's four black totes, the black and yellow totes.
Okay.
Is it four or is it three? I can't remember. I think it's three actually. So you gave me two shelves, and it's 3, 6, 9,
Those shelves is pretty big.
18.
So how many more do you have?
So time out. So then I built some shelves on like where the splits at. I
Yeah.
built some shelves, and on there I can fit 35 boxes.
Wait, wait,
Yeah.
wait. 35 totes of the big black
Totes.
and yellow ones? No. And
Yeah.
you have them full of stuff?
Hell yeah.
Oh shit. So what you need is a garage sale. You don't need a
Oh man. But you know what's crazy? It's like the other day we were putting some things away, and me and Diana were like, man, or not me and Diana, but well, both of us we agreed on it. It was like, man, we need more toads. Like,
I
what
think
the
it's an
fuck?
adult male thing because I told Erica, okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna buy some more totes. What for? What
Yeah,
for? I'm like, dude, we're gonna need it. We need them, right? And
yeah,
every time I
yeah,
go, I'll buy one or two, and
yeah,
I just keep getting more and more and more. And she thinks I'm crazy.
man. But
But really,
like,
honestly, you can never have, like I said, we can never have enough shelves. You can never have enough totes.
yeah, for sure. But do we really need all that shit?
No, I mean, yeah, if you want to like if it's not organized and you want to organize it, yeah,
Well, I think all right, need is not the right word, right? Because we talked about this before, right? There's needs
sure.
and wants,
We
right? We
want,
don't need it all this shit. But
we want everything.
yeah, but like you said, to be organized, to maintain or contain the chaos, let's call it,
Yeah,
we need to have all these totes and shelves. Because otherwise you have everything either just stacking on each other. It just becomes, I mean, at some point it just looks like trash, right? Like if you
exactly.
just don't
Yeah, yeah.
have it in totes. Um, so what we did with Diana is we started label, or not started. We've been doing this for a while now, but now we're really like focused on labeling the boxes, right? Making sure
Yeah,
we know like this is Christmas, this is
right. Yeah.
Thanksgiving, this is
Oh yeah, that's right. You
Halloween,
got
all this
so much
bullshit.
stuff.
Oh boy, for Christmas I think we have like 13 totes.
Ooh.
Hey, and two of the totes are the big ones, like the big ones, the long
Yeah.
ones. I don't know how many gallons those are,
The
but
big,
most of them are the
like the Christmas
27
ones.
gallons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the 50-gallon
Ooh.
ones or whatever. So many things, man. But I mean, I wouldn't have it any other way though. I like having all that shit.
Okay, I mean, like, like I said, if you like dealing with that kind of, so I didn't even know until today how much Christmas stuff I have, and I think, and it's nowhere near what you have. But literally, just one of the shelves is just all Christmas.
Yeah, yeah. So that I tried at some point. I tried to kind of do, I think, what you mentioned right now in a way. Try to put everything that's Christmas in one section. Try to
Yeah.
put everything that's Thanksgiving or fall in one other section. But it's so hard, like it's so hard to keep up with all that shit because, well, it's really not hard, but I don't know why I don't
So
do it. I just don't do it.
tell me if you and your significant other do this, because me and Erica kind of do this with thing where we kind of throw things away that are not ours technically. Like for example, if she doesn't like one of my shirts that I have, or she doesn't like, I don't know, whatever, like something
Yeah.
that's mine, right? It'll just disappear, and I just never know, and I'll forget about it.
Wait, she'll just chunk that shit?
Yeah, like she doesn't like it. It's like donation, right?
Ah, damn, that's
Yeah,
some fucked
yeah.
up ass
So
shit.
I don't
I
mind, I guess, because she's trying to do. I understand where she's coming from. Like she just wants me to get something nicer
Yeah,
or different or better, right? But
yeah,
to me, it's not a big deal, right? I can like we talked about last time. I'm not really big into like
yeah. I would almost. I think I've told Diana before to do that,
to do
but
it because
she
you
doesn't.
won't do it.
Well, I won't do it. I will not throw something away if I think that I'm gonna use it 5 years
Yeah,
from now.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
No,
like
I'm the
I
same
just will not. Diana, chunk that shit quick.
way.
You know.
But you
Um,
know, I'm a mix because I'm like that too for some things. Like if it's something that I know I'm not gonna use anymore, it's not gonna work. Like for example, you keep all your. I remember see you keep all your like old like video game consoles, right? As a
yeah.
collection, I guess. I don't. I just chunked my PS3. Uh,
Ooh.
yeah. I I, I just don't, I just can't. I can't.
Yeah.
I know I'm never gonna use it in my life. You
I
know.
know, but the nostalgia.
Yeah, but it just. I mean, I'm not gonna do it. If I were to collect them or do something with it or sell it on eBay or something in the
It's
future,
not about
th-
selling it
I
though.
understand that. But I mean, that's why I have my memories. You know what I mean? Like,
My memories suck. I don't have good
I
memory. I
know I
got I
had a
gotta touch it.
PS3. That's all I need
I
to
gotta
know.
touch it.
The only
You
thing I
know
did keep is the original Grand Theft Auto 5 for PS3 that I bought.
what? Oh, look,
Because
check
they don't
this
take
out.
space, right?
Check this out.
Oh, don't tell me you have.
Nostalgia,
That's crazy.
baby.
Yeah.
Nostalgia. Let me unblur the back so we can see these bad boys. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Bomba. Bro, hey, let me tell you. This one, dope as fuck. But hey, but this
But
one, but this
does it
one,
still work? See that
hell yeah, it does.
you know what would be cool if we can make some type of display or something where we have like all your consoles and
I have it over there on
that
above the Anna
def-
section, and
definitely
Diana
does not
hates
work.
it.
Definitely does not work. I can tell you
I
100%.
I 100 trillion billion% know it
I'm
works
about to
because I
drive
turned
to
it
Houston
on.
right now to go play because it does not work. I'm telling you.
If you drive over here, you will not be let down. This is a fucking monster. It works, bro. I turned it on.
No way. It
I turned
barely
it
worked
on.
when it was new. You know,
No,
you have to
this
like
works
download
better
the
than
games
my
and shit.
PlayStation. This works better than my PlayStation 5.
That's because they make things to break nowadays.
Look at this shit. Look at
Alex,
this
you have a
shit.
Nintendo 64 from where?
Look at look. I don't know if you can tell like the coloring.
It looks
It's
great.
faded so much.
No, but I mean, how that thing is
Oh,
what,
this
30
this
years old?
this thing has been with me for 22 or 20 26 years.
Yeah. So
Almost
and it was
26 years.
and it was probably made. Yeah, so it's probably been alive or not alive, but it's probably been around for at least 27,
So
28 years.
Christian, my cousin had the previous to this, right? He had the NES. And we used to
Wow.
play that shit like crazy. And I think my aunt threw that bitch away, bro. I was asking for him for the other day being a couple months or years ago. And he's like, nah, I think my mom threw it out. And I'm like, no fucking way,
Ooh.
bro.
See,
But okay.
I don't know. I just I can't.
And then check this out. So I got the remotes. I got the remotes for the Nintendo 64. I got the remotes for everything, but this one is a little further down the road, right? But this one's a classic too. Mira.
Oh shit. That's the one.
This is what got us just going. Remember that shit? We used to
I
fucking
clearly remember that game. I don't remember any other games.
hey,
Not many.
boom!
Not
It's not
many.
even just
Wow.
the box, baby.
Yeah.
It's the fucking
The
game
whole thing.
with the
Yeah.
manual. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, I be keeping shit. Look at that. Look how pristine that looks.
That
No
looks
scratches,
pretty
bro.
good. Yeah. But
Hey.
anyways, going back to my original point. Yeah, I sometimes I go through like she like for some reason she likes throwing my shit away, but she likes keeping like paperwork from like 10 years ago.
Oh, that's sad.
And I keep telling her like go through stuff. Because so I throw some of the stuff away. Like if it looks important, I'll save it.
Yeah.
Um, but right now that I went through the garage, I have a stack that's
So why
busy
don't you just scan that in? Like scan it into I don't know, some hard drive or something. Not.
because it's trash.
Yeah, but if it's scanned in, it doesn't take up any space for you. You know what I mean? And then there you
Yeah,
go, you throw it all away. And
yeah.
then in like a year you just it got deleted. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I have. I guess I haven't thought about that. I don't have a scanner, but I have not thought about that.
Hey, look, I tell you one thing. Hold on, let me give a couple shout outs here real quick. Hey Mia, appreciate you for joining us on TikTok. And then I got Queen B on here too. She's my therapist, bro. What's up, girl? We missed our session today, unfortunately, but
Oh,
no big deal. You know,
so what
work
you
got
get
in the
like you
way.
get like extra time? You got to stay after the next time or what?
Um, no, I don't remember what we agreed on. She'll
Oh.
remind me. She's fucking beast. I love her. She's amazing. But whatever. What was I talking about before this? Oh, if you don't have a scanner, I know Amazon has a couple scanners. Just scan everything within 30 days, bro, and you can return that bitch.
Unethical life hack that we were looking for last time. There you go.
Unethical.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
That's what we do around here.
Uh, hey, Miss Queen Bee, we talk about you all the time. Linda, do you know Linda?
Linda. No, I don't know
Linda
Linda. I
said,
don't think so.
okay.
I
She
know
said hi, guys.
Mia.
Maybe I thought she knew.
Oh shit, I don't know, but appreciate you for joining in too, also Linda. So man, we gotta get this TikTok going so we can get streaming on there. On another note, though, about TikTok and streaming, I don't know how much we're gonna be able to do on TikTok. You heard that they passed that bill.
Yeah, but how does that gonna work? Have you know any
So
details?
the only details I know, this is what Christian told me. My buddy Angry Bullets, he said that I think TikTok has 270 days to sell TikTok to a US company of some sorts. I think that's what he said. And so I'm just wondering why TikTok doesn't make a US company, US based company, and sell it to themselves. You know, why not?
Allegedly, they're doing things like
Yeah.
like up in their security, and like they got like servers that are they're saving all the data that's from here now here in actually here in Texas. Uh, but I don't know. I don't know if
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
witch hunt. I don't know if it's I don't know.
I mean,
So is it getting banned though? Is it getting
if they don't sell it to an American company within 270 days, I think so. Allegedly, I'm sure that TikTok will fight it. You know, they got enough money to
Yeah, they
fight that
said they
shit
were gonna
too.
fight it.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know. But let's see. Alex said he got a Nintendo 64. You already read that. And then he said La China gave it to me. I don't know who the China is. You know who the China is?
Yeah, a girl you think he used to work with,
Okay, okay,
one of the
okay.
managers. Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what else I got. Oh, so look, check this out. I keep going back to my games because I love this shit, you know? But so I got the original, right? I got the OG, but I also got the mini. You know what I'm saying?
Is that brand new?
Been
No,
out of
that.
the box like 3 times.
So hold on, this is like a newer thing, right?
So this is a mini NES that they put a fucking chip in it that has like
Has like
fuck ton of
a
games.
bunch. Yeah, 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 it has like a bunch of
Yeah.
like preloaded games. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Huh. It's brand new in a package, huh?
Well, it's in the package. It's
Oh,
been
I mean,
out like
it's
three
not.
times.
Oh, okay, okay.
I took it out, played with it,
But
and
can
then
you
put it
do it
back.
though? Can you play an old school game nowadays?
Fuck yeah, these yeah. So I can play Super Mario because their graphics wasn't terrible. It wasn't bad.
Okay, there's probably what, like
Now I
1,200
can't
games on
play.
there.
Yeah, like I wouldn't be able to play Star. I probably play Star Fox. I couldn't play. I'm trying to look at the games here that would I couldn't play. Oh
But
yeah, like this one, like Punch Out. It's a boxing game. I probably couldn't play
you
that shit,
couldn't. Yeah,
bro.
yeah. Like
I'd go
something
fucking nuts.
like Tomb Raider, or that kind
Oh
of game where it's
no.
like you just can't. I can't. I can barely play the ones that are, you know, the newer ones.
Yeah, I was thinking about that the other day. Like I only play one game because I can't fucking play all these other games anymore. I'm done with gaming, you know?
Yeah.
Like I need that quick shot of fucking what is it, endomorphins or whatnot. I need quick activity. I can't fucking go do a mission that's gonna take a whole day. Not no
I
more.
wonder if this is because now we're hardwired to feel a different way about games.
No, because my cousins could do that shit all day. All fucking day.
Okay, so is this a maturity thing? Is it a?
No, because I
Well,
don't
you
think
say
I don't
you
think
over
playing
with.
games is immature.
Okay,
I mean,
but we
some people
say,
make millions off of it. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
So what can't we? Because I feel the same way. Before, I think I used to be able to play for a long
I
time, and I
think
wanted to do it, and I wanted to stay with it. Uh,
I think it's because we are addicted to like
ooh,
the quick like shot of dopamine or whatever, you
yeah,
know?
yeah,
Cuz like for example, the reason well, I think we briefly talked about this the other day, but I play Call of Duty because it's quick, and I don't play the big map. I play the small map where it's quick. You know, like I can run, shoot, kill somebody, and then they get that shot. Like, ooh,
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
got
I'm
him. You know
doing
what I
it.
mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Versus like the big map is like run, 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 run. Oh, you
yeah,
find somebody, you try to shoot them right, try to kill them, and if you don't, they run away, and then now it's back to just run, 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 search, search, search. You know,
yeah.
and that shit's boring as fuck to me. I
I'm
tried
just wondering
playing
something
Horizon
that
Zero Dawn the other day, and oh my god, it
you
was
couldn't.
just fuck no, bro. Like having to get from one side of the map to the other side of the map, just nah. I
Yeah,
need something quick. I need fast paced. I need energy. So I that's why I think I like sport games too, though, because earlier I was
same
playing
same difference.
basketball.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like you score quick, boom, 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 boom. So or there's like always something happening fast. You know what I mean?
we're
But
just getting old. That's what it is.
no, because I know old people that play like forever.
I just don't feel like my time is. I feel
Okay,
like
talking
if
about
I spend, like, say I spend 2 or 3 hours on a game,
yeah,
that to me that's wasted time now. Whereas
yeah, but I'll argue
before,
with you on that.
3 hours would just be nothing.
I'll argue with
And
you
then
on that
also, I
because
felt like I had 3 extra spare hours. 3 extra hours to spare back in the
yeah,
day,
but
which
I'll
now
argue with
now I
you on
don't.
that because I don't, and then correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't know about you doing anything those 3 hours that will be quote unquote productive, other than
No,
being at work. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
no, yeah, you're right, you're right.
So it's just like,
But I guess
what?
it's the feeling that I could or should be doing something productive
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
that
I feel
keeps it.
you.
Because yeah, you're right. I can spend 3 hours not doing anything.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But if I spend that time doing playing video games, I feel like it's wasted.
I don't because I enjoy it. Now, when I don't enjoy it, like if I'm pissed off, yeah, then I'm like, man, fuck, I just wasted my time there. You know what I mean? But whatevs, whatevs. All right, so we had a list of actually things we wanted to talk about, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. Have you seen the ones that I added?
I saw one. It
There's
says the
plenty
book,
on
the
there.
coffee
No, I
bean.
added like 10 different
How
ones.
do I reload this shit then? Pincho.
Just update it. Just go back in and it should update.
How do I reload this? Okay, hold on. Here we go. I'm refreshing. I think, I did the pull down and then pew. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. All right, here we go. I don't see it. Is it like in. You sure it's there,
Yeah, I'm looking for it right now.
bro?
It just
Whatever.
once I log in, it updates and it tells you like a little timestamp of the new list.
Oh, it just loaded. It just.
Yeah, there you go.
Dang, you got a bunch.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you want to talk about
Well,
first?
since let me explain why I have a bunch. Since I didn't reply to you right away, I felt like I needed to add a bunch. Because you
Wait,
asked
what
me
do you mean?
yesterday. You asked me
Oh
yesterday,
yeah,
do you have
yeah.
any topics? And today I'm like, oh shit, that's right. I gotta look for some topics, so I added a bunch.
No mames, güey. Okay.
Is that
Um.
overcompensating thing we got going on?
Nah, yeah, no big deal. So I wanted to touch on something real quick. This is kind of funny, but not funny.
Hit me.
All right. So, all right. Obviously, I was on a cruise last week, right? So, for everybody that doesn't know, I was on a cruise last week. I was gone for 6 days. It was a great time.
Can I just add something real quick? It feels
Yeah.
like you're on a cruise every other week. Sorry,
It's not
go on.
my fault. They're like the best vacation. But so we're on a cruise, and for those of you that have never been on a cruise and don't know about cruises too much, there's a lot of fat people on cruises, and I'm not talking about fat like me. I'm talking about like morbidly obese. I'm talking about like like this. Like big people. And on top of that, there's a lot of old people, right? So there's a lot of old people, there's a lot of fat people, and then there's just a lot of other people. But I have developed an annoyance for fat people, for like very, very fat people on a cruise. Let's say on a cruise. And here, I don't give a fuck. Online, I guess, whatever. Why? Why have I developed this annoyance for fat people on a cruise? These motherfuckers take the elevator for one fucking floor. Bro, that's so fucking annoying, man. Like, like we were down on the first floor, right? We were sleeping with the fucking workers, and the buffet or everything. The Lido is on the 10th, so we're up on the 10th, trying to come back down to our room, and then you got this motherfucker going down the 9. Bitch, walk down the stairs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
So I'm okay. Go ahead. Finish.
no, that's it. That's it.
Okay. Do you feel like this is a mental problem?
Like on my end,
No, no, no. Well, yeah, also you, but no,
yeah,
I
it's
mean like
definitely a mental thing on my end. Like I shouldn't give a fuck, but
you shouldn't give a fuck, but I mean it is annoying. I get it. Um, I can see where it could be like annoying. It could be annoying. Okay, but forget that. I'm thinking about the people that are, you know, heavily overweight
yeah,
and they're not actively doing something about it.
yeah.
And there is a special case where maybe they got something going on that doesn't allow them to. But even then, right? Like eating right doesn't
It's not hard.
it doesn't really take that much more effort other than some willpower, I guess.
Yeah,
Um, but Like even normal people don't do it.
Yeah.
And I've been telling you for a long time I want to lose like another few pounds, right? Because I have a
Yeah.
goal. Like I want to get to a certain weight. Um, and I eat things that I shouldn't eat if that was my goal, right?
Yeah.
So and I don't have the willpower sometimes to say no, I'm not gonna do it. My mentality is more like it's not gonna hurt if I do it this one time and then this other time and this other time, right? Um, but if you get to a certain point, you get to a certain weight, I think, and I was there, bro. I don't know if you know these or the remember or don't remember. I was up there. I was getting
Yeah. I
up there.
remember you were
I
pretty
was
big at some point.
I want to say that the most that I ever weighed, and it was kind of like where I had that moment where like no, I gotta cut this right. I was up there like 280 ish, two
Okay.
ninety ish.
Yeah.
It was there,
Yeah.
and at some point I was like, no, I can't keep doing this right. Um, Made a few changes. I actually made a lot of changes. Started doing a few things. I don't know. We talked about doing the master cleanse. I don't know
Yeah.
if we, but yeah, we told you about this, right? I did that with my at the time boss. We did that together, and we started working out. We started a little, being more active, kind of watching a little more what we ate and not eat as much. And coming from the type of childhood that I had, it was very restricted. Like coming from Guatemala, you don't have everything available over there, right? So it was
Sure.
more like it was homemade cooked meals most of the time. Rarely do you ever eat out. Rarely do you ever eat anything that's not. You don't drink sodas every day. You don't have ice cream available every day. You can't just go to the corner store and afford to buy whatever you want.
Yeah.
So I went through that. At least me. I don't know if maybe my brother can relate as well, but I went through that transition to where like now you're here. Now things are more available and you don't have that self control to right now that it's here and it's available and it's affordable. You kind of just want to go all out.
Yeah.
Um, so that I know that mentality pushed me to get into a certain point. But like you said, at some point I feel like I took some responsibility and for myself and kind of figured out like I can't keep this. This isn't something that's sustainable and keep it going forever.
Sure. 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 Yeah, I think definitely you asked a question if it's mental. I think at some point in life, uh,
And the reason I ask
you
is because, like
become
I said,
aware.
yeah, but becoming aware means you becoming aware and then actually taking action.
Well, yeah, but
And
I was going to say next. Like at some point, yes, it is a mental thing, but I feel like you should you shouldn't blame it on like, oh, I'm just an addict to food or whatnot. Like
yeah,
like quit being a bitch.
and
Like
even now I eat things that I shouldn't eat, and I'm like, damn it,
yeah,
like how am I gonna counter
yeah.
cancel that? You know what I
Um,
mean? The splurge, or like
I've
we'll go out, right? We don't order like the healthiest thing on the menu because, and then we go out too much, right? I think all of us do.
fuck yeah. Nah, hell
Yeah.
no. We don't. We don't.
Well,
Hell no.
I need to go moving with you then.
Come on
Uh,
with it. We'll split everything. Shit.
so, but I feel like we go out more than we should.
Yeah.
Um, and in those instances, it's like, we're going out, right? Like you're not gonna just eat a salad if you're out, right? You could sometimes, but not all the time.
No, I
But
wouldn't. If I go out, yeah.
if you don't have that will, and I keep saying willpower because it's really what it is. Like if you have that control over yourself, you can go out and eat
Oh
go
yeah.
out to anywhere and eat, still kind of stick to what you want to do.
Hmm.
Uh,
It's
but I
it's
know if I struggle with this, like how does other people
do,
struggle with it? And it's got to be something mental, dude. It
do
can't
you
be
think it's got to be like I think it's like a habit too, no? It's got to
like
be some sort of
I feel uncomfortable sometimes, right? Like I
oh
said,
yeah.
I feel so uncomfortable. How does people that have man,
I obviously I know of some people that are way up there and I could not. I and here's my biggest thing. Like and like you said, it's got to be mental, and I agree with that because How can you be so uncomfortable and not do something about it? You know what I
So
mean?
uncomfortable. Yeah.
I don't understand that. Like, how can you be to the point where you can't even sit and be comfortable? You can't even lay down and be comfortable. Like, you can't do anything. You can't even breathe.
You can't
And
even
and
breathe. I was
and
just
and
gonna
then
say
still be
that
like
would be
doing what you're
compared
doing.
that would be compared to somebody just constantly be choked. You know what I mean? Just kind of living
Yeah.
like that. That's
And okay, so look, there's I guess there's sometimes there's medical reasons, right? Like what is it, the thyroids and shit like that?
thyroid. I don't know how that works, but
Yeah, I don't know how that works
I know
either,
people
but
joke around with that.
yeah, but I'm just trying to think of the people that I know that are way up there that don't have those problems, and I'm just like, that's
Alex said,
crazy.
"I hate when people drive around in the parking lot to forever just so they can find a spot near the entrance."
Oh yeah, dude. That's I've actually stopped doing that. When did I stop doing that? I would say like maybe 5 years ago. I I
When you got the nice new car, you're like, "Fuck this!
no,
I'm parking all
before
the way in
that,
the
a little
back."
bit before that,
Uh-huh, okay.
but it was easier with that. That actually helped, yeah. But no, there was I'll go around once, and
Yeah,
if I don't find anything, I'm not gonna hang out, bro. First one that's open in the back, fuck it. And there's
yeah,
always something open in the back. And yeah, and sometimes I do it and I'm like glad I did it because exactly like he said, it takes just a couple more steps, man. Like
yeah.
it's not gonna make or break you. I mean, I guess if you're like, 400 pounds, 500 pounds, it might make or break you.
But you should be the one doing it.
Yes.
That's the dilemma.
Yeah, dude. Like, how I don't know. I would love to bring in no, because that's probably like that's fucked up, right? That's bullying or something. Like bring in somebody that's morbidly obese and ask them like, how do you live with yourself?
There's some people that are okay with it. There's some people that don't mind. They live their lives perfectly happy.
There's no
They
fucking
don't
way,
feel
bro.
like there's.
There's no
And you know
way.
what's crazy? People that are completely healthy and they're way overweight. Nothing wrong with their heart. Nothing wrong with their blood pressure. Nothing wrong with no diabetes. Nothing. It's
I
just
don't
they're
believe
healthy.
that.
Oh
I don't
yeah.
believe that. I mean, maybe like a sumo wrestler,
I
that's what
don't
he
know.
does, or like a
Yeah.
football player, because we were actually talking about that the other day at work. We were like, oh well, I'm actually morbidly obese and blah blah blah, and I was like, well, there's got to be a scale for everybody, right? There's got to be like the scale for the average person, and there's got to be a different scale for an athlete. For
Yeah.
example, like Vince Wilfork, he was a center for the New England Patriots and then for the Texans at one point. This guy is way healthier than I am, I bet, but he weighed 375. You
Oh
know what I mean?
yeah.
Like
Yeah. Yeah.
he can probably run faster than I did, or I do.
Yeah.
Like, so there's got to be a different scale for
Yeah.
that guy than me.
So to that point, yes, everybody's different. Uh, there's a show on Netflix. I forgot what the name is, but uh, they do an experiment with their twins,
Okay.
and they take turns eating, one way or another, right? Like one would do like plant based, and the other one would do like all meats, right? And twins share a very identical
Genetic
generic
pool.
code. Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
So it was a real true measure of how a type of diet would affect one or another, right? So they show the results. Anyways, the type of testing they do is not your average, like what's it called when they measure the IBM, right?
BMI, BMI, BMI.
BMI, yeah, yeah, the BMI, yeah. So they're saying that measurement is not accurate and it's not really useful at all. So you got to see it, but they do different types of tests that really truly measure like your health and um, I guess how healthy you are. And
Sure.
yeah, definitely the information is not out there. Like you don't really like if you just happen to go to a doctor and they say, "Oh yeah, everything's great," it may not be. Um, or they could tell you, "Yeah, you're overweight because of your BMI." Is it BMI?
Yeah, yeah.
Mass
Body mass
body is yeah,
index.
yeah. So and you may not be. So
So I have heard the USA is like the fattest country in the world, right?
you gotta be.
And I'm wondering if like that's got to be by population, right? By percentage, and I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. like you said, in Guatemala, you see a fat person here or there, but not
Not,
much,
yeah, it's not common. Yeah.
Yeah, and I've been to many other countries, and same thing. Like you just don't see them that much. And I start thinking a little bit sometimes why, and I think it also has to do with some of these places are smaller than the USA, and hence their cities are also smaller, so they walk everywhere. Like if, for example, going back to Guatemala, my family walks everywhere,
Yeah.
right? Like within their neighborhood, they got the little store for the tortillas, they got the little store for the bread, they got the little store for I don't know, whatever. They got a person that cooks down the street and they sell little plates to people and shit and they walk,
So
walk, 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 walk. Everywhere's walk.
yeah. So I remember thinking this whenever I moved to Houston. The infrastructure is not really walking friendly, right?
Not in Houston,
So
not at
I don't
all.
know if it's because, like you said, the great distances that need to be covered, but even there's just very little sidewalks. There's not really, like I said, it's not walk friendly.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, and yeah, and Mr. Alex brought a good point. He said the type of food. So for sure,
Yeah, we do have a fuck ton of what is that? Preservatives in our food.
preservatives and processed foods. Yeah,
Bunch of shit. We were talking about this. Who were we talking about? I can't remember, but we were talking about like how is it possible that a fucking chicken is ready here in like 3 to 6 months? Like just ready, like, and it's big, fat, and then you go to fucking like
yeah,
Mexico or Central Latin America, and a 3 4 month chicken is like,
yeah. No, it literally
um,
everything literally over there. It's organic. It's not. They can't
yeah,
afford to put all this extra crap on there.
yeah. Like it's funny to go to and I don't know if you remember this, but going to the mercado in
Yeah,
Guatemala,
yeah,
um, and then so if you compare, for example, the what is that, the farmers market in Guatemala versus the farmers market here in the USA. You go to the farmer market here in USA, and all the food is perfect. It's just
yeah.
like going to HEB. It's like going to Rancho. It's
Right, right.
like
It's
going to
not. Yeah,
perfect. You go to a market or what do I call it?
mercado.
Yeah, mercado in Guatemala or even just any Latin American country, and the food isn't perfect. You got an avocado with a titty. You got a fucking papaya that's like this big and like
Carrots. I had like
long.
a
You
couple
got a
different
carrot
tails.
that's got 2 or 3 babies. Like it's not perfect. That's organic right there, baby.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's fucking organic. So your farmer market here in USA versus your farmers market in other countries, let's call it, because I don't know, but I know for sure Guatemala, that's not organic what we got
I
here
mean,
at all.
the farmer market here, it's more like of a fad. Like
Yeah, yeah. I feel like
just people that
I
want
feel
to
like
charge some extra just to.
the only way that you get like organic is if you fucking plant it in your backyard.
Yeah,
Because other than that, man, there's no vegetable or fruit that's gonna be perfect, right? I mean, it's hard. I mean, you might, right? Like I know my neighbor growing up had oranges that, yeah, they were pretty perfect. They seemed like, but he had limes also, but that's like a round thing just growing
yeah.
on a
Like they're just
fucking
gonna be
tree.
round.
But if you're talking about like a carrot, a potato, a fucking papaya, like a watermelon, and all that shit, they ain't always gonna be perfectly
Also
round and
something
perfectly
that's
long.
interesting too, the flavor of the food. Now that you mention it, the fruit completely. I mean, sometimes I buy fruit here, it tastes like nothing.
Mm-hmm.
There's no
Mm-hmm.
taste to it. It's just a thing.
Yeah.
Um, but I clearly remember tasting a lot of these things, and the flavor was completely different. I mean, like, I don't know if you've now as an adult, if you had a chance to kind of eat
Oh yeah.
and feel the
No, it's
difference.
funny
Like,
that you bring that up. My aunt, she cannot eat papaya here. It's just disgusting to her. She hates
yes,
it. It's
yes,
disgusting. Guatemala papaya all day. She
amazing.
just she fucking gets it.
Yeah,
It's the same fucking fruit. You know what I mean?
should be the same fruit, but it's
Should be
not.
the same, but it's not. Yeah, and I remember going to a. This was what 2008, 2009. I remember going to a wedding, in Mexico, and they were killing the chickens right there. You know, like they had the people killing the chickens, getting prepared for all this event, and that chicken tasted way different than anything I've tasted here. It's like more enhanced. It's like more true.
More flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely a different in taste,
Mm-hmm.
different in sizes, shapes. Um,
It's better. It's really better.
it sucks.
Damn it, fucking USA, but I still love it here. Wouldn't trade it for the world. Keep giving me those fucking steroid full chickens. I love it. Give me that fucking big ass chicken breast for 99 cents a pound, baby. Mm. You know, I got a coworker. I think I've told you this before, but I got a coworker that we were actually my coworkers in general. We were at lunch one day and we were just talking about food and prices and whatnot. And they're over there paying almost $5 a fucking pound or for chicken. You know, they're paying like three, four, $5 a pound. And
Damn.
I'm like, what's wrong with y'all? They're like, what do you mean? I'm like, man, I be getting my shit at El Rancho for $1 to $1.29. And when it's $1.29 a pound, I be thinking that shit's expensive. And then they were like, oh, well, what kind of antibiotics does it have? And steroid. And I said, I don't give a flying fuck. That shit is $1 a pound, baby. I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, let me get your salary. Then maybe I still won't fucking pay $4
And
pound for chicken.
even then, some of the stuff that's marketed as better or organic or whatever, it's still the same crap.
Yeah, like you know how Tyson says they don't put no antibiotics in the chicken.
Right.
Shut the
Bullshit.
fuck up,
Yeah.
bitch. You know, maybe you don't, but a third party might come and put it in there. You know, it's bullshit. But yeah, but okay. Enough about fat people. I guess just to quickly touch again on the cruise. We went on a Carnival cruise. It was 6 days. The food was great. This one was actually like at 60% capacity. Is what it felt like. I don't
Oh,
know if it was
nice. So you
that's the
had
actual
some
number,
extra
but
room
it felt
there?
like yeah, we had extra room enough for the fat people. Jk. We had these like old people on scooters, bro. Oh man, that's the best. I can't wait till I'm old. We talked about this the other day, but I can't wait till I'm old, man. I'm gonna be my scooter riding around and getting it, just hitting
Yeah.
motherfuckers. Get out my way, bitch.
Pimp it out. Having a little spinners on there. Have
Yeah,
little
but
LED lights.
I will say though, we we switched out from being in our like set time dinner to go into a 5 to 9 dinner. So our set time dinner that they gave us there, which was stupid because I asked them to change it, but whatever. Actually, it was at 5:30, but they sat us with a group of people, and I'm like, nah, I want to spend just me and my wife, like, you know. And they were like, well, we don't have no space. I'm like, what the fuck? I see a table right there, but whatever. So we switched it to go, yeah, we switched it to where you can check in between 5 and 9 and eat whenever. But they put you in another restaurant, and I don't know. This is what we heard down the grapevine, but apparently that's like the trial restaurant for all the like waiters and waitresses, and you could tell the difference. Like they were ass. Those waiters sucked ass. There was only one waiter that I remember his name. His name was Nicholas. Spot on. Everybody else, and I understand why you're
It
in
was
that
like
restaurant.
a practice run type of thing.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
what one of the guys that we talked to said, but I don't know how true it is, but
so check
that's
this
what it
out.
felt like.
Uh, Alex said like Mexican Coke. I think he's talking about the quality of the Coke.
Like
So you
cocaine?
know, I I'm assuming you're talking about the drink. Maybe cocaine. I don't know. Are they doing cocaine in Mexico?
So word around the block is
I
that
know
they have
it
the
goes through
original
Mexico.
formula in Mexico.
Really?
So they
Okay. They're
do use
they're
some of that
expanding.
allegedly. I don't know how true it is. You know what I'm
All right.
saying?
Well, if you were talking about the drink, do you know the difference between a Mexican Coke and an American Coke, and why
I
it's
think
different?
it's I think it's the sugar they use, right?
It is sugar, yes. So in
Hmm.
Mexico, a Mexican Coke has real cane sugar in there, and the Coke here is sweetened with corn syrup. Is that what it's called?
Fucked up white sugar.
Fructose
Yeah,
corn syrup. So basically, some type of other corn sweetener that they make that they
yeah.
put in everything.
It's disgusting.
Yeah. So that's the difference. So now we know.
Interesting. And they use cocaine in Mexico, but whatever.
Really?
I don't know, but
I mean,
that
the
would be interesting.
original recipe, yeah.
Damn, we need to go back to the 1800s, bro. So yeah, but whatever. So they got this burger joint on the Carnival. Carnival Cruise has Carnival Cruise has, or not Carnival Cruise, but yeah, Carnival Cruise Lines. They have a deal with, you know who Guy Fieri is.
Yeah.
So they Carnival Cruise has a deal with Guy Fieri, with Shaquille O'Neal, and I think that's it. So Guy Fieri has a burger joint and a barbecue spot on every ship.
Oh,
The
nice.
burger joint, top notch.
Really?
Top notch. The barbecue spot, nah. Macaroni and cheese is good. Everything else is edible.
Well,
Um,
you're from Texas, so if you're, I mean,
yeah,
maybe the barbecue is not gonna really.
sure. And then Shaquille O'Neal has fried chicken. I haven't been on the ship that has
Ah,
his
is
restaurant
that
just
a
yet.
thing? Does he have a line of fried chicken?
With Carnival Cruise Lines, he's got a
No, no. I
little
mean,
like.
like, is there locations here on land that he?
Mm,
What is
I
it
don't
called?
know. I don't know. Let me
Oh,
check. But yeah, because Guy's
Jack's.
Fury spot is Guy's Burger. I think that's what it is. It's got six. That's the cool thing too. It's got six options. You know what I mean? That's it. See, live age. It says you've been age restricted. What? How you are? If this remains value, how are you? You're not. How old are you on TikTok, bro?
No, it says your content
Says
may not be. It says
sees
your
live content
content
has been
is
age
not.
restricted.
Yeah. So that means we're talking about things that aren't.
Oh, okay. Fuck it. Live age restriction. Your live may not thing not suitable for younger audience, and that's fine. Fuck y'all. We don't want no kids watching our shit. I was looking up Shaquille O'Neal, Shaq, fried chicken. Oh, he's got a spot here in Houston.
Really? What's it called?
Shaq fried chicken.
Oh, okay. I guess
Big
it's not.
chicken. Big chicken.
Oh, okay.
Interesting. Okay, well now I gotta
So
see
wait,
Shaq.
it's called Shaq's Big Chicken.
No, 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 no. It's called.
Oh,
Oh yeah, it's just called Big Chicken. But yeah, Shaq's Big Chicken would be nice.
yeah, I'll take that too.
So it is Big Chicken. Big Chicken on the Carnival Cruise also.
Okay.
But I haven't tried that. I haven't been on the ship with that yet, but looking forward to it. But so that food was good, right? That the burger joint was good. We didn't have no barbecue this time around because we had it last time, and just like I said, it wasn't it. So, guy, you need to get back on Carnival's ass and be like, hey, get these fucking
Hey, when do we get?
Indonesian and Filipinos to do it right. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So, they had these events, right? So we went
you
to a
really
couple
need
of
a couple.
events.
You really need a couple Mexicans doing this shit.
No, because then it becomes like barbacoa de chivo. You know what I mean?
But who do you think is making all the food over there?
Oh, on the Carnival cruise, bro, it's not
Everywhere,
it.
bro.
It is like 98% Indonesian
No,
and
no.
Filipinos.
Okay, yeah, no, I know that. I'm saying on land here in Texas,
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
it's
It's nothing
all
but fucking
Guatemalans, Mexicans, and
yeah.
El Salvadorians back there making fucking sushi and
Yes, that's the funniest, dude. That's the funniest. We used to go to this Vietnamese restaurant, and one day we're sitting there, and then you hear talking, and it wasn't no Vietnamese because I could understand it.
right.
I could understand that shit, and I was like, "That's not English. That's not Vietnamese. What the fuck?" So was the food really Vietnamese? I don't know. No, but I was going to tell you there was these events we went to. We went to a couple events, but the three main ones that we went to were and I'll say them in order. Was there was this all white silent party that was pretty fucking dope. They had this one event called Quest, and I'll talk about it a little bit. And then another one, we went to a comedy show. They had a bunch of comedy shows. This one
Nice.
was pretty funny. But so the all white silent party, right? They ask everybody to just wear all white, and you literally put on headphones and the music is in the headphones and then
Oh, okay.
everything else is quiet.
Yeah.
So it's so awkward because you always want to hear what's going on. You got people singing, jamming, and so you take off your headphones, and there's people singing and jamming. Horrible. They sound like shit. Everybody sounds like shit. We think we sound amazing. I'm screaming out my heart too because some songs were just nostalgic.
Yeah.
But it was good. People dancing, hanging out. Good crowd, good crowd. So that was probably the best event. Then they have another event called Quest. Boy, let me tell you what. Quest is rated R. It's
Is it
definitely rated
like
R.
scavenger hunt type of thing, or?
Yeah,
All
yeah, yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So, they ask you to bring like some shirts and then some like shoes, and then they get a little bit crazier and they're like, all right, we need, some man trousers, and then they go and be like, we need some women bras, and it just
Oh,
gets,
that's right. I
crazy.
think, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I
it
think
gets
you did
crazy.
mention that to me last time.
Yeah, yeah. So that it gets crazy, and it depends on the director and the cruise director, and then on the crowd, right? So it could. We've heard stories of people showing shit that crazy, crazy, and then just some shit that's normal. Um, so then there was that one, and then we went to a comedy show. I think we just went to one because they kind of repeat them, the jokes and stuff. So we went to one. Man, that guy was pretty funny. I don't remember his name. I wish I would have remembered it. I'm pretty sure I could probably find it, but he was funny guy, man. He had some good jokes. But those three events were like bomb.com.
All right.
So let's see.
So rate it 1 to 10.
The cruise?
Yes, overall experience. What do you
I
got?
say a oh man. 1 to 10, this last cruise that we just took, it was a hard six. Hard six.
Okay. And this is compared to like what, other brands, other companies?
Other companies and other ships, right? Other
Okay.
ships. I will say
Which
the
was
one
your
we got
which
married
one
on
which
was
is
a
your favorite
hard
one?
4.5.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Which
Well,
one's your
you
favorite
10 is
one?
just like that doesn't exist.
Perfect. Yeah,
So
yeah.
9 becomes like the new standard, and so that's really good.
Okay, so which one you recommend?
I
Number
think
one.
okay, look, in all honesty, if anybody's ever gonna go on a cruise, I think first go on a regular size ship, medium sized class ship, to get the experience and to learn what it is. Because if you go on these mega ships that they have now, you're gonna hate everything else, right? Like if I compare every ship that we've ever been on to Royal Caribbean's Allure of the Seas, which isn't even the biggest ship anymore, but at the time it was, Allure of the Seas blows them out of the park. Like it would make every ship, every experience I've ever had be a two.
So the
You
bigger
know,
the better is what you're saying.
well, in this scenario, and it's because
I mean, no,
they're
if
so
that's
big,
what
they
it is, that's
have
what it
more
is.
activities,
I've never
right?
been to a cruise, so I'm trying to figure it out. If you were to tell somebody else, this is what I recommend, you're saying bigger the better. Is it bigger the
No,
more expensive?
yeah, 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 yeah. Oh no, you can find deals. No, but it's not the bigger the better because there's people that enjoy smaller cruise ships. Like it's better for them. Obviously, there's less people. You get your shit quicker. Um, you people that like to interact with the same people more often, right? Like you see more of the same people consistently,
Yeah,
things like that. So it's really dependent on what you're looking to do, right? Do you want to not see anybody? Do you want to be able to like get away from absolutely everybody? Sure, you go on a mega ship, and I'm sure you can find a corner in the ship where you will never run into somebody.
really.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So when we were on the Lure of the Seas, there's like they have this what they call Central Park in the middle of the ship. So the middle of the ship is open. It's open about 8 decks, right? So 80 feet. It's like a
All right.
park,
Yeah, yeah.
right? It's got a bunch of flowers, bunch of plants, and all that shit. Well, there was an area where you can. How do I explain it? You can go inside, go up the stairs or the elevator, and pop out every deck. And they had like a little seating area, a
You
little
go on the
table
side. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
on the side, and had a little table and some chairs. And they had a slide door. You would slide it open. You can come out into that little
Like
overhang
a
area.
porch
Like if
type
you're
of
at
thing.
like at a port, like you have a porch. Like if you're at the opera, and you're like on the side of those
Oh,
little
okay.
things
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that, and you can slide your door. You can even lock it, and you can just hang out there by yourself. I mean, you probably see people walking through the central, but nobody will interact with you.
Right.
So you probably can't do that on a small ship because they don't have those availabilities. But you
Right.
could. I mean, you can go to your room. Nobody gonna bother you there. But it just depends what you're looking for. But if you do go on a mega ship, you will ruin all the small ships, because mega ships have more slides. Some of them have roller coasters. Some of them have fucking go karts. Some of them have uh, flying chairs. Some of them have like all these other shows that they have space for and things like that that a
Right.
smaller ship wouldn't have. So what are you looking to do? Right. That's the biggest thing. Um, but yeah, now check this out, baby. I just saw my note. So this makes the ship, the cruise that we went on. I said it was a hard six.
Yeah.
It's a soft eight. It's a soft eight
Damn.
because of this one detail that I'm about to talk about. We can make a movie, bro. There was a fucking murder on the ship.
No.
Hell yeah, bro. So check this out. We're on day two, I think, day 2 or 3, and we get fucking um there's been an accident on the ship and we're looking for extra blood. If anybody is a type blah 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 or a type blah 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 and is willing to donate blood, please
Oh,
come
this
over. Da, 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 da.
happened right now that you were there?
On this motherfucking
Oh
ship,
shit.
baby. And so we're like, what the fuck? Like, why are they asking for donations of blood? Okay, whatever. So you start, me, I'm fucking detective. I'm Inspector Gadget over here. I'm
Yeah.
starting to ask people what the fuck's going on. And Diana's Inspector Gadget number two too. She's on the fucking on Facebook. There's a group, so people are talking on there and shit.
Yeah.
And the rumors start talking about somebody had internal bleeding, somebody, you know, died and blah blah. So like I think day 4, like the real stuff starts coming out because apparently this couple was with a group, and so the person that one of the persons that came with them went on the group and kind of like cleared everything up, right? Because like stop the fucking rumors. This is what happened. So a husband stabbed his wife in the room and she bled out, you know.
Oh shit.
So this motherfucker went to jail. There's a jail on the cruise, so they put him in lockup, and then they sealed the room. Right? They put the woman in the freezer with our food. I mean, they put her in the morgue. Um, and yeah, they seal the room. There's tape everywhere, and yeah, dude, there was a fucking murder
God.
on our ship. But you know me, man. I like the cheese man, bro. I was like, what happened? Why did it happen? How did it happen?
But
We
what did
don't
you
know all
get?
those
Any
details. No, we
details?
don't know.
Damn.
Because we're thinking like there's no way that he had a knife unless he snuck it in, right? So that means it's premeditated. But I don't think that's what happened. I think they were
But
drunk.
why would you do it in a place where you can't escape?
Oh, bro, we talked about this at work a little bit. Now, if you wanted to murder somebody, a cruise is the best place to do it. It's a
Yeah, yeah,
free
yeah.
it's a free ride to Mexico. You know what I mean? You stab
Okay,
somebody,
yes.
you kill
Yes,
them
yes,
in the
yes.
room, you lock the room, you put a little door saying, "Hey, don't fucking come in here." You get off in Mexico, see ya, gone.
Why wouldn't you do it the other way? Why don't you just dump the body in Mexico and then you come back like nothing happened?
Well, because the idea is that you're gonna be on the
Or
run, right?
murder someone, throw them overboard, and
But
you
there's
just
cameras; they'll catch that. They have cameras looking at all the sides of the ship, so
there's gotta be
that
some blind spots.
I'm sure there is, or you could probably like push them over somehow, some way. Like, oh, I tripped, like, oh, my
Or
bad.
make it seem like it was a heart attack and they just kinda like wobble and kinda walk over
Yeah,
by accident. I'm just saying.
yeah,
There's
yeah.
there's
No,
ways.
there's
There's
ways,
options, there's
ways.
options.
Yeah, for
But
sure, for
also, I
sure.
mean, you have these options everywhere.
Oh yeah, I've always thought like if you wanted to murder somebody, it's so simple. All you have to do is keep your mouth shut.
Literally.
That's it. Keep your mouth shut.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we've drove through some places in this country where there hasn't been a soul for
Exactly.
hundreds of miles.
I think about this shit all the time. You don't even have to go that far. Like if you just drive here in Texas, who the
Yeah,
fuck gets off in the middle of the road and goes say, 50 meters in each way? Nobody does.
nobody. But think
It
about when we did our
could
road
be
trip.
years and years and years before anybody even goes that way or something
Yeah.
happens in that area.
Well, think about when we did our road trip, right? Remember when you got off to take a piss at night, pitch
Yes,
black. The only reason we
pitch
could see
black.
was because of the moon. It was a full moon.
Yeah.
But other than that, pitch black. Dump somebody, like you said, 50, 100 meters to the left or right of that road. We
Nobody
didn't see a
verified them.
single car that
Yeah,
whole like 150-mile stretch.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Trust me, if you wanted to murder
Now, I
somebody,
did
get away with
hear. I
it
don't know if this is
easily.
true or not. I did hear that there is some type of technology that they use of some sort of satellite that kind of scans the Earth and it finds holes. I guess.
Sure.
Have you heard about that?
Yeah, allegedly there's like satellite technology that can capture that's looking for holes that are about 6 feet wide.
Correct. Yeah.
Right. So
So and then
so
again,
okay, so if you're planning to murder somebody, be smart about it, chop them up.
chop
Fuck
them
it.
up. Yeah, yeah. I'm just
Chop them up. Fucking chop, if you shot them or something, just separate the gun, throw it different places, like if you'd
don't
use a
get caught
knife, like
somewhere where there's a camera. I mean, so many stupid mistakes that people make.
yeah. And then keep
Unbelievable.
your mouth shut, bro. Like just literally but people.
Well,
I heard about a story where somebody did murder somebody, and 25 years later, they were at a bar, got drunk. They thought they had gotten away with it,
oh,
and they mentioned it to somebody who was a snitch, obviously. But they mentioned it that they got away with murder because they killed somebody. Obviously, I think murder is one of
is
those cases
there a
that doesn't
statute of
have a.
limitation?
I don't think murder does have it.
Really?
Yeah, and so then the guy got caught for that shit, but he snitched on himself like an idiot. But just keep your mouth shut. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like that's it, bro. That's literally it. But whatevs, whatevs. So wait, okay. So there was a murder on the ship, which made it a fucking 8 out of 10.
Definitely.
Oh, check this
It's
out. They
good
got ice cream
actually.
machines, bro.
Yeah.
So it's hit or miss. It's hit or miss because they got that McDonald's soft serve. Ooh,
Okay.
baby. But then they also have like the regular Chinese buffet
Oh,
fucking
okay.
ice cream. So you use a machine and like you
You don't
go
know what
there
you're gonna
like,
get.
fuck, it's the shitty one, so you just throw it away. But when it's that soft serve, baby, that soft serve ice cream hits different. Like that cream in your mouth. Oy,
Yeah.
Dios mío. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, so. But I
Interesting.
mean, no, like I said, overall, the ship was fun. It was good. It was relaxing. We had a bunch of onboard credit. This ship, this cruise, we booked it in 2019, and due to some fuck ups on the ship and then COVID, it got pushed back all the way till April of 2024. So they didn't ever let us cancel it. And so they were like, no, don't cancel, we'll give you credit. Don't cancel it, we'll give you credit. So we ended up having, I think, like $1,200 or something like that, onboard credit, 1,200 or thirteen
Oh,
hundred
okay.
bucks. So we got some excursions, we got
Oh,
internet, we
nice.
got we got everything on them. I even gambled all of it, or not all of it, but I gambled like I think $500, and then Diana gambled the rest, and she got a spa treatment and everything, and it was all on them because we didn't pay anything.
Oh,
So
okay.
it ended up being really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a murder though. Fuck, that was dope. I was excited when they told me that somebody got killed on the ship. Does that make me a bad guy?
I think it just makes us human.
It's like it's exciting when some shit crazy like that happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. I mean, I'm not. Maybe I am fucking crazy. But all right, what you
Right.
got?
Just gonna look right now. Well, you can't see it.
All right, I can see it, but I don't know which one you're talking about or you want to talk about.
It don't matter. I want to talk about all of them, but we're not gonna have enough time, obviously. But let me see. Let's see what's the first one on there that I added. Whoa, is this different?
I don't know. What do you mean? What do you mean? Is this different?
I mean, did you add things or no?
I I mean, I added things, yeah, like but before you did, I think.
Okay. Well, I just see the one. Okay, I don't remember where I started. Well, actually, no. Let me rephrase. I started with where it says the coffee bean. It's a book.
Yeah.
It's a book.
But the coffee bean is all the way at the bottom.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't make sense. And there's all these empty spaces here that I don't know why they're there.
Maybe it didn't sync well. I don't know.
Anyways, have you ever read that book?
No, what's it about?
Okay.
I need to get back into reading, bro.
So there's a couple things. What I love about this book is so short. It's just short and sweet. It has a great message. And if you don't like reading, this is definitely the book for you because it doesn't take more than just one good sit down and kind of going through it.
Really?
Um, yeah, yeah. I don't want to ruin it.
No, no, ruin it because that way I will read it because I don't like reading books to find out what they're about. Like I don't like
Really?
watching. Yeah, so with movies different. I don't want to watch anything about the movie. I want it to be all a surprise. With books, I want to know what the book's about so that I can read it to see what I get out of it.
Okay. So, I get to kind of summarize it, and if I remember correctly, it tells a story about, uh, obviously, it's called the coffee bean, right? But it tells a story about um, how this guy was kind of going through some trouble. Um, and he found I guess you can say like a mentor. And so they describe the problems as being a carrot inside of boiling water, and how if you put a carrot inside a pot of boiling water, the carrot just gets kind of soft and eventually mushy and it dissolves, right? Um, but instead, if you put coffee, what happens?
It makes a great drink.
Yeah, it makes a drink. So the whole point of the story is how it's a little bit of like how you perceive things, kind of keeping things positive, and really what impact you have in the environment, right? Like are you gonna be the carrot and kind of let the environment crush you and destroy you, or are you gonna be the coffee bean who is just gonna add to the environment and eventually create something better, different, something
Yeah.
good? Um,
This
and like I said, it's you can probably read it in like 30 minutes. I don't know
oh, I
how.
like that.
It's very small, very small.
This reminds me of something I heard the other day where it was somebody was asking, is it better to be more positive or less negative?
That's interesting. What do you think?
I thought wrong. I mean, this guy had studies, but what do you think? Is it better to be less positive? I mean, less negative or more positive?
I mean, on the surface, I guess you could say it's the same thing,
No,
but I'm
not at
gonna say
all.
no. I'm gonna say no,
So
because
which one is better?
I think it's better to be more positive.
That's wrong. I thought so too.
Really? Well, I'm
Yeah. So,
thinking this is my train of thought. If you're thinking to be less negative, you're still thinking about negative things.
but less.
Yes, but you're still thinking about those negative things. So if you're thinking about
But less.
being more positive, you're changing that mentality into
No.
focusing on to positive things.
No. That's being less negative.
Ooh.
Less negative is having more positive thoughts.
So
Being more positive, you can be more positive, but you could be as equally more negative. Right. So there was a
I
study
guess
done on this,
I guess it
and
depends if you're talking about a single situation.
no, no, no. This is like there was a study done on this, bro. It is better to be less negative than it is to be more positive, because
It's
the
better to
idea
be
is
less negative.
yes,
Okay. So the idea is, I think what you're saying is that there's always going to be negative things,
correct,
right? So, but the positive things may not always be there.
correct,
And so if you focus on the negative things and turning those into most positive, that's gonna make a bigger impact. So
yes,
I guess I get it now now that we're breaking it
yeah.
down.
So yeah, like more positive sounds better, sounds nicer, but
Yeah,
um, in the long run, you could be more positive, but equally as more negative.
because if you're trying to be more positive, you kind of have to find things to be positive about. But
Yeah,
there are always gonna be negative things surrounding you.
correct.
Um,
So
so if you
that
try to be
coffee bean
less
story kind of
negative,
reminded me on that.
yeah.
It's like, how are you gonna
Oh, are you there? Hello. Oh,
Uh
I lost you there for a minute. Are you back?
oh. Yeah, we're back. I think.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you're still a little frozen. Vamos a ver.
Oh, am I?
Vamos a ver.
Hello, 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 hello.
I don't know what's going on here because you're frozen on my end.
Oh wait, I think I got logged out of TikTok as well.
Uh oh. Oh yeah, I see that. I see that. Let's invite you. How do we invite you? Interact.
Let me
Nope.
add some hearts on there in the meantime.
Yay. Let's see. Invite you. Let's invite people. Let's invite people. I think okay, you're here now.
Yeah.
There you go. I'll put you. We're gonna expand you. Boom. Okay. 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 Actually, I want to see myself a little bit more. So expand me. Ooh. All right. All right. So
Oh, did it? Oh yeah.
you're still frozen on here. He isn't here. Yeah. Right. Okay. 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 Let's see. I wonder if I refresh, will it fuck everything up? Fuck it. We're about to
Try
find
it.
out. Oh, he's back. He's
Oh,
back.
I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back.
He said you're back.
Okay.
But you're frozen for me. So I don't know. Whatever. All right. What about now? Now it's just me.
That was just you. Yeah. I can see myself
You can see you
moving.
moving. Okay, cool. And this is probably on my end. Uh,
Alex, can you see both of us, or is it just?
both of us moving, doing the. Mm, we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, no. I like that. I like that. I'm probably gonna look that book up here shortly and see what I can get out of it. I like books that are like that though. You know, short and to the point. You know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah. Yeah.
like like these
I mean, it just.
fucking
I'm sure it's not nothing new, no different
yeah.
information. Uh,
But if you see it in
but
a
again, if
book versus like hearing about it, it's different. It is different. I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
know. There's something about it.
Then also, like I said, it's meant for to kind of see things in a different way. But also, if you're not a big reader, you might be able to read this one since it's so short and convenient. But definitely a good book to kind of go over and think about.
Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. So, all right. Boom. Check off.
Also, we like coffee, so I figured that would
Fuck yeah, bro. We got this new Mexican coffee at Costco.
yeah.
Cuz we ran out, right? And I was like, "Man, do I
Uh oh, I lost you again, sir. If you're there. Oh, there you are.
difficulties?"
What's going on?
I don't know. I
My,
don't know.
it
Is
says
it I
my
wonder
connection says it's 10 out of 10.
mine does too. It says
Uh,
network connection 10 out of 10.
fuck your
Hmm.
restream.
I know, bro. I'm gonna have to call them and tell them, "Hey, quit being fucking assholes."
Okay, Alex says he sees both of us, so I guess we're
They
good.
probably they're probably mad that we don't pay for it.
So after the coffee bean, I had ooh, oh, are you there? Are you there?
Yeah, 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 we're
Okay,
here.
now I
We're
see
here.
you. That's weird. You think we got time for one more?
Yeah, 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 we got time for more. I'm just hoping that we're still live on YouTube because I don't know what's going on here. Alex, you there, my guy?
It's fucking hot in here, dude. God.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a little fan blowing on my balls.
Yeah, it's nice.
Okay, I think we're still live. I can see us. I can see us. Okay,
Okay.
cool, 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 cool,
The,
cool, cool.
the next topic that I had was close relationships with your exes are a healthy part of life. That's an opinion that was out there, and I think it's interesting to think about. I would say no. If somebody
Not
asked
at
me, if
all.
somebody asked me having a relationship with your ex, it's a healthy part of life, I would say no. Now, I have seen people that are okay with their exes
I think it depends if
and
you
it
have
works out.
children or not, right?
Yeah, but in
But if there's
general,
no
I would say
children,
no.
No
Okay,
children,
so
bro.
let's
Done.
say no children in general.
Nah, nah, nah. It's literally a recipe for problems. I mean, that's just it. You know what I mean? It's a recipe for disaster.
You see all these shows where like the ex just kind of hangs out and they're all friends and they talk to the new ex, the new girlfriend, and
But
everything's
check this
fine.
out.
That's
Check this out.
bullshit.
You said a key word. It's a fucking show. That shit would not
It
work in
also
real
makes
life.
yeah, but also makes you think like, is there people like that out there?
Yeah, I know of people like that. I know of people
And we don't
that
think so because again, I think I want to say maybe it's a cultural thing because Hispanic people, I believe in general, wouldn't probably think so. Uh,
yeah, I think that's a white people thing.
White people,
White
eh,
people,
I kind of see
bring
that.
your ex
See that.
over. Let me meet him or her.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I mean?
I kind of
White
see
people are
that. I
crazy.
kind of see that being a cultural thing for sure.
Yeah,
Uh,
you ask a black person or a
no,
fucking
that's do
Latino.
not. Yeah, yeah. Asians, I don't know. I don't know
I
enough
don't
about
know.
Asians.
Asians
Maybe.
are different breed. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Damn, now you got me thinking about what would an Asian.
But
Nah,
okay.
I think Asians hell no too because they're too traditional. Asians are
Yeah.
very traditional.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's only white USA people. You know what I mean? Like the white American. Oh yeah, let me meet your family or
Not
your
white
previous
European
family.
type of thing, no, but white
Yeah,
American.
I don't think UK people are like that. I think UK people are a little crazy too.
Yeah.
But no,
So,
that's a recipe for
but
disaster.
okay, but here's the question though. We think like again, it's so now if we're saying it's cultural thing, so we're not even open to the idea. But could there be any benefits to? I just don't see it.
No,
Some people are
I
just
just
bred
don't see
to not
how
agree with that.
like it's like
I think it's woven into our DNA to not agree with that comment. It's just not. I don't see it. It just can't be good. It can't be good.
I just don't see yeah, I just don't see the benefit of saying like, "Oh, look, this person railed me before you did," or "I was fucking the shit out of this
But
person
yeah, but
before you," you know?
you're making it personal. But what if it's just a great person? I mean, I don't know.
No. You're not together for a reason, you know?
Right. I mean,
Like if
you
you
can
can't
have.
make it work as a couple,
I'm trying to keep an open mind here, so you're not helping. But what if it's just a
cuz
stand-up person who is just things didn't work out outside a relationship, but you still don't want to like completely shut them out? I guess.
wait, time out. We just
What?
we just got banned on TikTok.
Why?
Sorry, it says live access status. Your access to go live and multi guest will be restored on May 1st. Your
Wow.
access to mobile game, okay, whatever. It says warning received. You received a warning for your first violation. The next violation will result in a strike. Tap to find out how you affect this account. So, violation reasons, hate speech, and hateful behavior.
What? I told you. I told you TikTok was like that.
Hell no, I don't agree with this fucking stupid. This restriction is unclear. I'm not sure why I got this restriction.
So what was the hateful thing? Was it the fat shaming?
No, because it just happened now. So they're probably swingers at TikTok. They're probably fine with this shit.
Oh, you're saying
No,
no? It can't be because of the X thing. Because that's
this is
just
when it
solely based on our
happened.
opinion. Yeah, but it could have been they're reviewing it and they're like, "Oh no, this information is."
I don't know.
And to
Fucking
be
ass
fair, we
wipes.
weren't really. I think you were joking around when you say you hated fat people, but the real kind of argument behind that is how does someone get to that level and not, like you said,
I'm appealing that shit
no more
already, but
physical stuff. Appeal it, but I just
yeah,
I know people are like sometimes they don't have no idea why they get banned, and people get banned all the time.
fucking ass wipes. TikTok, fuck you. I didn't say that.
We're not live anymore, so it don't matter. But
Bro, that's
truth
so
does
stupid.
hurt. Truth hurts, Alex, for sure.
It does. It does. That's why it's getting banned in the US. Well, we're just gonna go to fucking We're
Fuck
gonna
this.
go to
Twitter all
motherfucking
day.
Twitter, baby. We're gonna go to X. Follow us on X, guys.
Yeah, TikTok is sensitive for sure.
This person.
I was just waiting for that to happen. I didn't want to say anything.
Really? You should have warned me.
Well, technically, I did do that.
How?
I said TikTok is.
That was like 9 weeks ago.
Yeah, that was a long time ago, but I did say
All
it.
right. Fuck it. Fuck
Anyway,
it.
anyway,
YouTube ain't a bitch like that.
then push it now.
I fucking love YouTube now. Hey, what's up, AZ? Yeah, TikTok on that bullshit. That's why they're gonna get banned in the USA. We're gonna go on X, guys. Elon Musk got freedom of speech on X. If y'all have a Twitter, hey, for sure. I guess I'll take this moment. Make sure you guys follow us on all our social media platforms. We got Twitter, we got TikTok. Obviously, right now we're in a warning. We got YouTube, we got Facebook, we got motherfucking all of it. Go head over to 2madkings.com, 2madkings.com. Top left, you'll be able to see our all of our social media platforms. Make sure you follow us and subscribe to all of those. If there's a bell that you have to click on there to make sure you get all the live notifications, do that. And then obviously, like I always say, scroll to the very bottom and you can
Ooh, he
talk to
said
us, give us some feedback.
a lady that was only get mad in the comments could have reported it in the comments. I don't even see any comments. Did you see any comments?
Damn, I didn't see that. Do you know her name, AZ? We about to fucking bully her.
That's the adult thing to do.
Fuck yeah. You know her name? President XI. Oh, President C is gonna kidnap you. Fuck that guy.
I,
Too,
don't,
JK.
I think it's President Chi.
Chi? That says C.
That's what I would read it. I don't know.
Hey, they already immediately unapproved my appeal. What the fuck? I want to know what I said or what somebody said.
Like I said, the only hateful thing I think that they might consider hateful was the overweight thing. I think.
Fuck these people. I want to know who was on there and who might have gotten mad because somebody did text me or did text us and said,
The only people that had a comment on there was that one girl that said, "Hey guys," and then your therapist. That was it.
no, somebody else said you're always inviting me, but I in the restroom.
You always invited me, but what?
So it said, "Hi friend, you always invited me to do lives, but I'm either busy or I'm doing something else or I'm in the restroom. LOL." The fuck? So I don't think that doesn't sound like she's mad.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Whatever. All right. So what else we got? Sorry guys. It was the fat people comment.
Yeah.
Well, they shouldn't be fat, you know? Quit being fat and there'll be no comments on fatness. Quit taking the fucking elevator for women.
Ooh, here's a good one.
Yeah.
And if we didn't get banned for that one, we might have gotten the banned for this one. Or maybe not. Unpopular opinion. It's better for some people not to have children.
Ah,
Ooh,
for sure.
100%. That one I agree with.
That's not even 100%. That's like 1 quadrillion%. There are so many people on this planet that should have gotten a fucking hysterectomy or a vasectomy the second they were born. So many people, man.
Yeah. No, I don't know if I think we mentioned it before. We talked about it. You should have some type of pre-qualification before procreating. It's just
Sure,
it
but
just makes
how
sense.
how do you control that?
Hey, are you a responsible couple?
No, but I guess
Like,
that would
okay,
be
okay.
like
How is it?
uh
How is it that we go through all this vetting process when you want to adopt someone, but
yeah,
not when you want to have a kid? What's the
yeah,
difference?
yeah,
Same
for sure.
thing. it's the
No, but
same.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying is, how do you stop somebody from procreating, right? Because you're not there when they're fucking. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I'm just
So,
saying.
so really, what it should be, and this is gonna sound really fucked up, it should be like, okay, you got your first one here. Like now we're fucking tying your tubes, or we're fucking doing something, right? But then again,
China
that's
style.
only the woman, right? Because
Yeah.
you got to get the men to come in to fucking probably do a vasectomy. So then there's really, you're only affecting one side of the party, right?
So,
And so that's not fair.
so obviously we don't have the type of technology that right now that I'm saying, but they should be some type of way that we keep track of if somebody's qualified to be a parent, I guess. And no, you're not 100% never gonna be ready, or
No,
but
I know
there
what
be
you mean.
some basic understanding and skills and
Like, are you a fucking crackhead? No kids. You know what I
exactly.
mean?
Yeah.
Like, do
On
both of
top of
y'all
the
not
fact
work
that
and live off the
if you're
government?
not a
No
healthy
kids.
person, there's a big risk of you
If you're fat as fuck, no
having
kids.
health reasons passed on to the child, right?
So someone's over here trying to not get us banned more.
Well,
Not
it's too
healthy.
late now.
You mean fat as fuck? Yeah.
No, I was thinking like you said a crackhead. I'm sure they're not healthy.
Sure, sure, sure. I yeah, there's got to be a way, but then it's like it goes into your freedom, right? To like do stuff. But here is one thing I do think, it's like, okay, have as many kids as you want, but you're gonna get no help.
Ooh, that's a whole nother topic. That yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? Like, okay, we
Kind of
can't
goes
control how
along
many,
together, but yeah, definitely. I mean,
like we can't control how
you.
many kids you having, but we ain't gonna help you,
But again,
right?
if well, I go back to my original problem, if you did have a say into how many people can have and how many they're able to take care of, you would have run into the problem where now the government has to step in and bail you out.
Yeah, but the
Or
government doesn't
actually, the
have
government,
to.
they don't have to, but they do it, and
They
also
do it to
they
control
want
you.
they want to do it exactly.
Of course, because it's a way of controlling,
Yeah,
right? Like you can't get any
yeah, but
better
it's
or do
costing us
more with your
money.
life, huh?
They can do. It's costing
Yeah,
me money. So can they just
100%.
do
It's
it on their
costing me
own?
money.
Can they just do it on their own if they want to help out? It's cool. I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
I think
Yeah, no, I'm all for no government. Like, get that shit out of here. No government assistant. You know what I mean? Like, because then it's like, all right, look, have all the kids you want, but you're gonna live a shit life. You know
yeah.
what I mean? Like,
Well, the
then
problem
it's up
is
to you.
it's not just you living the shit life; it's you and the kids.
Well, fuck it. That's their fucking karma from some lifetime ago. I don't know.
Now you're talking
Sorry,
about now you have like a whole nother topic.
sorry. Like, I know it's not the kid's fault, but it's
Yeah,
also not my fault that your parents fucked and had you, and then now I got to pay for it.
yeah. So I
So,
think, I mean,
but yeah,
again,
I agree. There should
it can be
be,
taken as harsh, but I mean, I think a lot of people agree with this. Maybe they won't say it out loud because they're afraid
yeah,
of, I
the
don't know what they're
repercussion.
afraid of. They're afraid of being, no, not even that, but just afraid of being politically incorrect, right?
Sure, sure,
Like you
sure.
don't want to go out saying, "Oh yeah, people shouldn't be having kids." So somebody out there's gonna get offended.
I hope we can make a clip off of this so that I can get all the hatred for saying what I say, bro. Have you seen some of these fucking comments? People be getting butt hurt.
Yeah, they do.
They get butthurt, bro. Like, the video, like we talked about, where if your kid's doing homework, they're fucking losers. Oh
Oh,
my
yeah,
god.
yeah.
There was one guy that really took it to the heart. His son must be a fucking loser. That's why.
Retard. No,
Yeah, his kids
yeah, I
must
see
be
some of the. I think
losers.
one of the comments was, some people need it because I don't know. It's something like they were explaining. And we're like, dude, that's not what we're talking about.
That's another thing.
We're
Like,
talking
that's not what
about
we're
the
talking about.
education system and how homework helps or doesn't help. But if I guess if you just see that clip,
Yeah.
you wouldn't get it.
Yeah. So I think Alex commented on the guy's comment too, bro. It
Oh, for
was
real?
so funny. Yeah. It was so funny. The guy was mad. He was like mad that he's like, I don't think a grown ass man should be calling kids losers and shit.
Oh
I don't
my
know.
god.
I'm like, shut up. I was about to be like, shut up. Your kid's probably a fucking loser. That's why. But I'm mature enough.
Yeah.
JK. But that was funny. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that somebody's gonna watch one of these clips and completely take it out of context and be
We're both
like, "Fuck
we're,
you."
yeah, we're both gonna be like, yeah, people shouldn't have children. Dumbass people
But
shouldn't be having
but you
children.
know what? I don't even mind that because that just makes more activity, shares it more. So
Oh
go
yeah,
ahead, give me
sure.
some hate comments. You know.
Uh, Alex said, "Dude was a keyboard warrior." Yeah, I'm sure he was very brave on the keyboard. He had to be the kid to remind the teacher about homework in class.
Ooh, that guy was that kid. Like, miss, are you gonna pick up the homework? Shut up, bitch. Nobody did it. You know, like so I watched. It was funny that we talked about that day because shortly after I remember watching a video of a and you know all these studies right that are done, they're biased in some way, but there was a study done that apparently proves that video games are more helpful than homework, and the
I
argument
I could
goes,
see that because it's
yeah.
problem solving. It's quick reflexes, reactions.
Yes, that's the argument that in a video game you have tasks that you complete and you get a reward.
Yeah,
You multitasking in a way, right, with your hands and your mind
yeah,
and all that shit, and it's like you get answers, right? You get responses. Versus with homework, it's like you do the homework, it's done. Now you got to wait at least a day to see if you got the
at
right
least.
answer,
Yeah,
and if it's homework where you turn in and wait a week till you get the answers back, by the time you get the answers back, that shit's gone,
yeah.
you know?
It just
So,
becomes extra work that nobody
yeah.
needs.
Yeah. And I was like,
Oh,
huh,
100%. I can see that.
like interesting.
Actually, fun fact: you burn a lot of calories playing video games.
Oh, the fuck?
he he said
Let,
Minecraft.
let's
Minecraft
go.
showed me survival skills.
But you know what? Speaking of Minecraft, have you seen some of the art some of these people do with
Oh,
it?
dude, yeah,
Like the brain power that it takes.
yeah. And
I,
then also
I
developing some of those maybe artistic skills.
Yeah,
You want to
yeah,
be
and
an
then
engineer.
like
You want to
some people
be
make bridges and homes, and they
oh, they
they
make
think of all
boats.
kinds of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And the
so
effort, I mean, the effort that takes, the effort that goes into it, the time. I mean, you're focused on a task, you're getting things done, you're perfecting your project. I mean, it's lots of good skills you can pick up from
yeah,
playing some of these video games.
yeah. I think just like it games get a bad rap because there's abuse, obviously, of gaming.
Yeah.
So, but if you did it that way, I think very very good outcomes can come out of video games.
Also, if you think about something that I just thought about, I guess people you could say that are smart, perceived as being smarter, right? Like people that like studying and nerds and that kind of thing. They love video games. They love playing video games, and that could kind of go hand in hand.
There's got to be some sort of correlation. You're right.
Yeah,
Although there are some people that are studious and dumb as fuck. So
sure.
but look, AZ said GTA showed me strip clubs. School never did. GTA does show you how to spend and not spend money though. School doesn't do that shit.
True, and you gotta invest.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm just reading Alex's comment right now where he said dude was a keyboard warrior. 100%, bro. Because he went on a bunch of other videos and was like
Oh,
talking mad
really?
shit. Yeah, and I'm
Yeah.
like, oh man, this guy's probably like that fat guy from South Park where he's like, yeah. I hope we can make a clip with that, and I'll send it directly to his dumb.
Tag him directly.
Tag him. Hey, we posted this video. Make sure you like it. Oh shit! He said GTA shows you how to drive in first person. I didn't know that. I didn't play GTA 5 too much. I think I played it. I played through the story, and I
Oh
was
yeah,
done.
GTA 5 and like the newer remastered or I don't know improved version. Yeah, you can drive first person view and it's hard.
So speaking on that, my cousin he bought the steering wheel and then the shifting the gears, whatever, the shifting stick, and this like I think Forza or some other fucking car game
Oh
that
yeah,
it's like a simulator,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and he's
Even
he's learning to hear like when to shift and how to shift. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, okay,
I
cool.
mean that's pretty good because he wants to learn how to drive standard, right?
Well, they have
So,
that. There's a movie too, right? Gran Turismo.
well, yeah, there you go. That guy became a fucking
Yeah,
driver for Nissan.
yeah.
Yeah, but I think video games just get a bad rep because of the abuse of video games. But other than that, I mean, you can.
Well, they get a bad rep also because I think a different generation.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Because like I remember playing Super Mario, bro, and you really had to think about what you were gonna do next,
Yeah,
right? Because there was like problem solving, right? There was a cloud that was moving back and
yeah.
forth, and you had to jump from a ledge to
Gonna
it.
have to go in with a plan and
Yeah, and like sometimes you
try
have
it
to
out.
sacrifice Yoshi, right, to be able to
Yeah,
get to the other side and shit. And that's like a thought process,
yeah,
that homework would not give you.
yeah.
Homework does
I
not give you that.
I say this all the time, but critical thinking is not something that they push in school.
No.
It's more of a task oriented education that, and again, because they want to create little workers, right? So it's more
Yeah.
like get this task done. This is what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Move on to the next thing. Um,
I wonder if that's why I have.
Creativity is not their priority for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Sad face. Alex said GTA taught me how to break into an airport and fly a plane.
Yeah,
I'm down to get on
GTA
the
is
plane with
showing
you.
GTA is showing you can do anything you want,
Yeah,
anything you
for
put your mind
sure.
to. Yeah, I mean, what message? You know what I mean? The sky is the limit, literally.
If you're watching this, let your 6, 7, 8-year-old play Grand Theft Auto. It sends the message of you can do anything you set your mind to.
Absolutely.
That's funny. Somebody texted me. Yeah. Two different things. Hey, somebody just liked something on our YouTube. So you want to keep going, or you want to keep some of these interesting facts and comments and theories for next time?
Let's see what we got next. Ooh, we can do last one. One last one.
Okay.
Did you see the next one?
Mm,
I think we've kind of touched base on this one before.
the
Political
political one?
correctness is killing free speech.
I think so.
And I think we talked about it when we talked about the LGBTQ plus
A
minus.
B C D E F G. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And how if you're kind of expected now to be politically correct,
Yeah.
so you can't really, I think there's a fear that you can't really say what you think. Uh, Definitely you feel the pressure. I feel the
Oh
pressure.
yeah, big time. I mean, there's so many things at work, for
And
example, that you
not just
can't
for that,
say.
but just in general. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but like you go to work. Work is about 30% of your life, right? Like that's an average. It's actually probably more, but
Probably more.
you spend 30 to 40% of your time of
Yeah,
your life at work, and that 30 to 40% of your time you have to be constrained. Like you have to be
yeah,
careful. You have to be worried about anything that comes out of your mouth. That's gotta be like that's fucked up. I know
yeah.
that shit sucks. I'm not the best at it. Sometimes we're at work and I'm like, ah fuck, I shouldn't say that, but I still think about it and it's like it's a
But
mind
the
fuck.
thing is not just saying it, but also they could potentially be repercussions, and that's where
Yeah.
it kind of sucks
Yeah.
because it shouldn't be. I mean, I'm all about keeping it professional and keeping it going and keeping it positive, whatever. But you should still be able to express yourself. I think.
Yeah. I don't want to say I got shamed because it wasn't shamed, but I got the oh man, you should be part of this, right? So I joined every group at work.
Yeah,
Vets, women in BSF, um, Latinos, like I were every group except one. The one I didn't join was the LGBTQ premium. Um, just because I don't I don't want to say I don't support them, but I don't support them, but I'm not with or against, right? Like do your own thing, do your vibe, be your thing, whatever. I don't
And
care.
also, what can you possibly have in common with?
Nothing. But somebody one day, whenever they found out that I wasn't part of this club or that I wasn't part of this group, they were like, "Well, why not? You should be part of it. You join every other group." And like, well, no, I don't fucking
First
want
of
to.
all, stay on your lane and mind your own business.
Right? Mind your
'Cause how are
motherfucking
they?
business.
How would they even know you joined every?
Oh, I said
You
it. I
you
talked
told them.
about it. Yeah,
Oh,
we
okay,
talked
okay.
about it. We talked about
Oh,
it.
I thought somebody was kind of like keeping tabs on.
No, we talked about it. We were, a round table type of
My bad,
discussion.
my
I
bad.
think we were at a happy hour or something like that. But they were like, you should be part of it. And it's like, no, why? Oh, it's fun. I was like, okay, it's fun to you, but like, I don't, like I said, I don't care for them. I don't. It's not my thing.
Yeah,
But yeah, like even just that. Now people, when it's about that, LGBTQ, it's like, oh well, Moses is not supportive of that. You know what I mean? So he's just like, oh, it is just what it feels like like I'm almost trying like they're I'm almost it feels like I'm almost being forced into trying to be
to
supportive of
doing
it,
it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and it's like
Where you don't have to.
yeah, where in the 80s I could have been like, hey, fuck you. Now I can't, unfortunately.
So let me share this story so you kind of see. Because I think again, I don't. I truly, really, truly, truly believe that you didn't not join just because it wasn't because you have something against it, right?
No, not at all.
But perception is reality, and I tell these to my managers often because we're talking about keeping a professional image and like family friendly environment, right? Whatever, right? Um, I had some employees that I wanted to get rid of because they weren't following procedures, they weren't punctual, they weren't. It just happened to be that like the first people that I terminated at my unit, they were all black, right? So that is something that I kept in mind, right? And I didn't want to send the wrong message because again, it's the perception, right? Um, so I intentionally didn't just let everybody go at the same time. Kind of staggered it a little bit, right? It could have been different reasons, could have been different things. Because ultimately, I didn't want. Because when the time comes, my faithful employees are gonna throw me under the bus like this, right? So I always talk to my managers about covering their own asses, and I do the same, and I'm an expert. So I tell them I'm an expert at covering my butt. So if you ever get in trouble, you're not gonna get me in trouble because
Yeah.
you're gonna have a clear set expectation of what should have been done. You will be communicated. I will throw it out there. If you didn't read the message, if you didn't get the text, if you didn't understand, you didn't ask to understand, that's on you. But the
Yeah.
information will be out there, right? So I
Hmm.
will provide everything that I need. If essentially, for lack of better words, I will provide everything I need to get you in trouble or to get you out of here if the time comes, if you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, if that
Hmm.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Um, but again, that's something that I had to keep in mind. Now, should I have had to keep that in mind? I don't know.
Yeah.
I
In a
mean,
perfect world, you should
would
have
it
been able
have?
to say
Yeah, and
these
if people
guys
were
are
saying
not
these people are
working
not
well.
working, yeah, yeah,
They're not following policy. Bye. You're fired. All
right.
three of y'all.
And
Whatever.
I also have employees who are African American and other races that gotten promoted or other backgrounds, whatever that I promoted, But of course, that's not something they're gonna notice, right? The only thing
Yeah.
they're gonna see is I just got rid of half of my s-
Half of my black community.
half of my colored employees, even though
Sure.
technically I don't know, maybe you cannot see it right now. I'm brown, technically. I
Yeah,
figured
no,
out more.
I had an experience once, and this is like a not necessarily with colored, but
It says
I
Caesar,
had
you're an HR nightmare right now. It's okay, nobody's
an
watching this.
I had an experience where somebody told me that I was potentially passed up because I wasn't a woman, and that some company needs to meet a
Wow.
requirement
Yeah, yeah, for
of
sure.
women and male
Oh,
ratio, and
they do have quotas of.
yeah, and I was like, that's gotta be
That's
the easiest
for
answer.
minorities as well. Like they have a quota on like certain.
Yeah, so if I'd have been a Latino woman, for sure, they would have put me into this. Like they would have allowed me to do something that they allowed
Right.
two other women do that they didn't allow
Now,
me to do.
side note, if you would have been a part of the LGBTQ plus community, brother, you would have had it in the bag.
If I was part of the LGBTQ community right now, I'd be the fucking CEO. You know that community's got the most power, bro. The most power.
He said LGBT might be the strongest group of all time.
Yeah,
100%.
I agree.
Untouchable. But
Untouchable.
also because they're doing a great job. I'm not gonna hate. They're just doing such a great job and making everybody else so uncomfortable that
They're
they're
playing the
just doing
victim
great.
role
Oh
so
my god,
well.
amazing!
How do we
Like
do that,
they
bro?
should go into marketing. That's what they gotta do.
Hey, like every marketing company should only hire gays.
Hell yeah!
Or your brand should be straight gays, you know?
Now, to be fair, we did talk about these extremes that are the
Sure.
ones kind of pushing the agenda and are the ones kind of making it seem like this.
Yeah, but it's just too much, dude. Like I just don't like that it's being
He said
shoved down my throat,
it's
for lack of
2024. You
better
could have
words.
been a Latino woman, and then they wouldn't have been able to. Bro, you missed an
I
opportunity.
didn't think about it.
You could have just identified as a Latino woman. Boom.
Fuck. Well, it was 2023 then, or
Oh,
2022
I'm
then, so
pretty sure you
it
still
it,
could
it
have
didn't work.
gotten away with it.
No, it was COVID prime time.
Oh, damn.
They were checking. They were looking under
Hey,
their skirts.
Miss Cookies and Eggs, you should be sleeping right now, I think.
They got school tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, don't we? Yeah, we get school tomorrow, don't we?
Well, I don't know. I don't.
We don't.
I don't have school anymore. Actually, I got school every day, bro. Life is school.
Yeah, no shit. I'm so fucking pissed still. I can't
What do
shake
you,
this up about
oh,
this
from the
work.
work thing?
Stupid,
Yeah.
yeah.
Look, Adriel said LGBTQ community could have taken down Hitler. 100%. 100%.
Yeah.
Single handedly, you could have just one gay person just talk to Hitler and he would have settled down.
Wait,
No, I think Hitler. I think
wasn't he
Hitler would have.
gay?
I don't know, but I don't think Hitler would have been stopped by LGBTQ. He was probably the only one that could have fought them off.
No, I think he was gay. Or I think wasn't there some rumors or something about
There's all
at least
rumors on
bi?
him.
No, I know, but I'm just saying it's interesting to think about. May
Hold on, let me call him real quick.
call who? Oh,
Hitler.
yeah. I think there's something about that's the whole reason why he was the way he was, or he did all this crazy shit. Yeah, you never heard about that?
No.
Oh,
What?
dude, yeah. Definitely gotta look into that. I might be mistaken by something else, but
Oh, dude, yes. Celebrity Deathmatch. Did you ever watch that show on
yeah,
Comedy
yeah,
Central?
yeah.
P. Diddy versus Hitler. That would have been a good one.
So earlier today, when I saw your note about white party, I was like, "Oh, what kind of white party are we talking about?"
All whites?
That was Diddy's. That
Dang.
was Diddy's thing, right? An old white party. Yeah,
Really?
yeah,
I didn't know about that.
yeah. That's one of his things. Like he did a yearly old white party type of thing.
Wait, but
Uh,
isn't he black?
so everybody used to wear all white.
Oh, yeah, never mind.
Yeah, yeah. So what I mean by all white, I mean everybody wore white, and allegedly at these parties, that's where he would get footage from some of these famous and powerful people doing things. And theory is that's where he would record them and kind of keep some of these
To
recordings, or
blackmail?
yeah, to blackmail.
Interesting. I need to learn how to blackmail, bro. Fuck. I'm trying to get up there
We're
in
just
the
too
in the
nice,
ladder.
I think.
Yeah,
Like,
so I know we said that was the last conversation type thing, but I wanted to briefly touch on this too. So being too nice would you consider that almost? Well, no, it's different. Like
It,
loyalty,
you said would I consider loyalty?
like being nice. Because you said we're too
I
nice,
think
and I'm
what
talking about
I
like
think
going
what you
up the
I
ladder.
think what you're trying to say is if we're too nice, is it a handicap that we're not
Yeah,
willing
yeah,
to do
because
some
so that's what I thought about, right? Is
unethical
it is
thing?
it a handicap? Is it a handicap to be too nice, right? Or to be nice in general? And it sparked my thought on because I have a comment here saying loyalty, like there's pros and cons to it, right? Is it a handicap to be loyal, right? So for both
It
questions, is it a handicap to be, you know, uh, is it a handicap to be nice and or is it a handicap to be loyal? And I think
The
yeah, for
way
both.
yeah, I think so. So the way you can spin it is it a handicap for you to not be ambitious enough, right? Because if you're not ambitious enough, you're not willing to kind of
Wait,
do
I don't follow
something.
that.
Yeah, so what I'm thinking is the way you can spin the whole being too nice is it a handicap not having enough ambition? Because ambition really is what like you're talking about moving up the ladder, right?
Sure, but you could be
You're not,
nice and be ambitious, but if you're just
but are
nice
you if you're not ambitious enough, you may not be willing to do certain things that might require you to move up the
to
ladder.
be mean.
Yeah, be mean, be I don't know, be a snitch, whatever it takes to kind of get there, right?
So
You
yeah,
gotta
and so
have the
I
right amount of ambition.
so I agree with Alex here. Being nice is a handicap all day. I do agree with that, but I agree with this one a lot more. Loyalty at a professional level is detrimental, and
Yeah,
I feel that every
because
single
what's
day.
loyalty but for following, right? You're a follower. You're following, and
Not so much. It could
but
also be like accommodating,
if
right? Like
you're a loyal,
settling,
okay,
like
so you
being okay.
exactly. So you
You
if
know?
you okay, so think about this. You're loyal to your company,
Yeah.
right? So you just want to work as hard as possible, right?
Well, sure.
You're loyal to your company. Okay, you're loyal to your boss or to your direct
Yeah,
supervisor.
but it doesn't mean you're gonna work as hard as
Let's
possible.
just
You're gonna get
take
your job done. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
But if you're too loyal, I guess what you could say is you're really not looking out for yourself,
Correct.
and that's where the problems come in.
Mhm.
Um, so yes, at a professional level, being too loyal for sure is not gonna be. It's not gonna put you ahead. That's for sure.
Yeah,
And we talked about the situation where somebody gets promoted and you're thinking, how the fuck did that happen? S- There's a reason.
they're not loyal.
There's a reason that happened. Either they know
Yeah,
someone, they did something.
yeah. No, it's crazy because we talked. I talked about this with somebody before, and one of the things that they said was being loyal got me where I'm at today, but it also probably held me back from a lot of places that I could be.
Yeah.
And I mean, when he said that, bro, that hit me
Ooh,
hard.
that's yeah. That's just such. That thought is just so contradicting, though.
It's so sad because it should loyalty should be rewarded.
Yeah,
You know, it's so hard in this time and era that we live in to find somebody that's loyal, somebody that's trustworthy, somebody that will be there to help you, right? Which
I think if you're blindly loyal, but when you say it should be rewarded, I think it has a lot to do with who are you loyal to or what are you loyal to, and are they meeting their end of the bargain?
no,
Right. So,
never.
so
Well, right in the professional world, it's
in a
never that
professional
way,
world, it's never like that. Exactly. So,
right?
let's say you were loyal to like the right person, and they make sure that when the time comes, you also get rewarded. You get moved along. You get the recommendation you need, or you get pushed to the right thing. We talked about this how like if you work really hard,
Sure.
you kind of get stuck. Um, but yeah, if you were to find that person, you were to find that loyalty there, that would be good.
Hmm.
But the problem is, you know,
Finding that
you
person.
yeah, finding that person kind of hold on to, finding that mentor, whoever it is in the company, it's hard.
Fuck.
Fuck
But yeah,
loyalty.
no, bro. I love being loyal. It makes me feel a type of way. Like I like. It does make me feel sad and upset a lot of the times, but when I sit alone and just kind of think about it, I'm like, man, well, good job, Moises. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's how it's supposed to be. That's how life should be. You know what I mean? Just because these pieces of shit don't do it that way, don't fall into that. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but for now, that's the way it's gonna be.
So next comment says, I feel like higher ups can take advantage of loyalty knowing you won't leave. Yeah. And just knowing you won't leave, knowing you're gonna work hard, uh, knowing that you're probably gonna go above and beyond, even if you may not be compensated for it or recognized.
Yeah,
Uh, that's where that blind loyalty can be detrimental to your career.
yeah. But so what do you do, right? Like, I mean, I guess you could easily choose to just slack off or whatever, do the opposite, be not necessarily be unloyal, right? But you keep bringing up like working hard and shit like that. But so what do you do? Do
Like,
you just not work hard?
well, if you truly believe you're being loyal, you're probably gonna put the extra effort into it.
So
Are you
would you
are
consider
you truly
somebody that,
loyal if you're not really doing your best though?
yeah, because if you're getting your shit done, right? Like
Are
that's
you considered loyal if you're just doing bare minimum? I don't
well,
know.
I mean that no, so that's different because bare
Well, you're
minimum and
saying
getting your
getting your
job
work done.
done.
To me,
Getting
getting
your
work
job
done is bare
done,
minimum.
hell no.
So you're
Hell
saying, okay,
no.
but so doing your job and doing a good job for it, it's I wouldn't say is the norm. I don't think most people do a great job at their job. Maybe I don't know. It depends on what it is. I'm just thinking if you're 100% truly loyal to the
Yeah,
company or your boss, whatever,
yeah.
you are gonna try to do your very best.
Hmm.
I think it goes hand in hand. I don't think you can
I
have
don't
both
know. I
things.
don't know if you try to do your very best. You might do better than the norm, right? But I don't know about doing your best.
I would still
That's a
consider,
good.
but I mean, it's better than the norm. Is better than
Sure,
the
sure, sure,
bare
sure.
minimum.
But I don't think that has to do with like being loyal, though, right? Like that doesn't have to, because like you
It
just
could,
get
and
you can get your
not
job
nec- no.
done,
You're
make
right.
the
You're
boss
right.
look
It
good,
doesn't necessarily
and there you go.
have to be with you being loyal. It could be you just want to do better, right? Because you're just
Sure.
a highly productive person.
Interesting, interesting. Let's see. But yeah, fucking a. Just alrighty. Well, it's 10:30,
Well,
man. I need to get some sleep,
yeah.
and
I think we got plenty of topics for next time too.
yeah, we got, and I'll think of some more things.
Yeah, we'll keep adding so
we don't
run
run
out.
out of shit to talk
Yeah.
about. But man, I feel like plugging this bitch in.
Hey, for sure. Next time I'm there, I'm gonna ask you about it because now I'm
Hell
wondering.
yeah,
There's no way I can. I just not. I can't understand. I cannot believe it would still works.
it works.
Speaking of which, Friday. Are we doing Friday?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm down.
All right.
This is my baby. All right. Well, for everybody that showed up, appreciate you guys like always. Thank you so much for supporting us. Once again, head over to 2madkings.com. Top left, you'll be able to see all of our social media. Make sure you follow and subscribe to all of them. Make sure you turn on the notifications to see when we go live or whenever we post anything. And
Well,
then,
we go live every Wednesday.
yeah, we go live every Wednesday at 8 p.m. But also scroll to the very bottom. Give us some feedback, man. Let us know what you think about what we're talking about. Let us know if you want to talk about some things, whatever you want us to talk about, or just let us know how badass we are. But head over to 2MadKings, 2madkings.com.
Yep.
Appreciate
Good
y'all.
night, everyone.
Good night,
Good.
guys.